Hey everyone! How's it going tonight on this a beautiful Sunday evening? So y'all, I've been MIA. I did post a video, but I didn't become live because yesterday was my honey's birthday. So we did stuff for that, and then Friday night. So my birthday was last week. You know, his was Saturday, so we were right there. So we celebrated Friday night as well with some friends. So y'all, I just had to do what I had to do, right? We have to celebrate birthdays. Anyway, I want to hop on tonight, y'all. Hey, Mom. And we are going to do a door tag. Now, this door tag came with this black ribbon. I got this. You can see it says pet plaque. It was actually all this, it said something about a pet and some stuff like that. But I got it at Big Lots on clearance. It was regularly $7 and I got it for $4.99. So $5 and I got it for. But I repainted it. And y'all, I wanted to show you the paint that I have been using to kind of cover. Just hold on. Because this paint, so my cousin does furniture, and the black that was on this could not be sanded off. It was almost like a stamp in the paint black. So, y'all, this paint is absolutely amazing, okay? So, it took 2 coats of it, but that black is not at all showing through. And if I started painting it with just some acrylic paint, and y'all, there is no way. That black was shiny. I sanded it. I did everything, and it was showing through. So, just FYI, that is the Kills Complete. Amazing. No, I mean, there's nothing. So, it's perfect. All right. And we are going to use 2 transfers tonight. So, y'all know I've been using these. This is the Life in Full Bloom. I've done a couple of things with this that I love. I actually did, this was the video that I posted. Okay. So, I did that. And then I also did the, you know, we did the tobacco basket. So that was both with this. So you get 6 transfers on this one. And tonight we're using Hey Bud. I love it. I think this one's a really, really neat transfer. There's so many different versatile things. Then we're going to use this one. Now this one is the Spring Gnomes. Now, I'm not a gnome fan, okay? I think they're super cute. I think they really are cute. And a lot of little things can be done with them. I'm not, you know, a fan, like, for my stuff. But I'm going to be using this flower on this one, okay? So, I'm not using the gnome. But this gnome came in a bundle that I had bought as a designer. And, which is fine. You know, I still use parts of it. And I may do something for gnome. If somebody requested it for something that they're buying, then I certainly would do it. But, hey, Jess. So, anyway, I'm just going to be using the flower, okay? And I'm not sure how far we're going to go because we're going to put it down here. So, we'll see. We'll just kind of play with that. So, let me go ahead and cut this apart. And I'm actually going to cut this one apart because it's so big. I'm not just going to score it. And I'm going to make these flowers on this kind of look like sunflowers a little bit. So we're going to be using Black Velvet Paste, Daffodil. You know, I'm doing a lot of yellows and blacks right now. The Meadow Green, and possibly Storm for the words. I'm going to see. I'm not real sure yet because I'm going to wax this board. Y'all know that I don't like this real, hey Amy, how are you? I'm not sure if I like this real stark white. Y'all know I'm not really a huge stark white lover. So I kind of like it a little bit distressed or a little bit, you know, of that. So we'll see. But that's what I'm going to do first. Let's go ahead and use some of my favorite wax, not antiquing wax. Y'all hit the heart button when you come on. Let me know you're here. Of course, I always appreciate you guys sprinkling. Good weather, Amy, up there? You know, I always got to know about the weather. I think I should have been a meteorologist. I don't know. I'm obsessed with the weather. Okay. So I'm just doing my little dry brush, y'all, the way I always do. Dip it in, take it off, okay? And then just, I like to go the one way with it, okay? I like to do the edges more. Okay. Just like that. I love that. Yes, I do in Ohio. Yes, I knew. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, and then I'm going to just take a paper towel, y'all. Okay? We'll use that, just that same paper towel. And I'm just going to wipe it off a little bit. Okay? That's what I love about this wax. Just wipe it off a little bit. I just want to give it just a little bit of color. I'm not a stark white. Just not a huge fan. Okay, so this is what we have, okay, which I love. Hey, Jana. How are you? Y'all, I got some crazy curly hair. So a lot of times I've been wearing straight hair, y'all, because, I don't know, the older I've gotten, I get treatments put on my hair, keratin treatments, so it's kind of made my hair not as curly, but y'all, I got some seriously curly hair. So I thought today, I was like, you know what? We're going back to the old roots. We're going back to the old roots of curls. Okay, so I'm just drying this wax a little bit. Nothing. I just like to dry it so that my transfer will stick good. Okay. Alrighty, so let me get these out. So how's everybody been? Have a good weekend, y'all. We had a great weekend down here. Oh, and if I didn't introduce myself, my name is Shonda, and I am from West Georgia. And I just like hopping on and sharing some crafty ideas with y'all and chatting. Okay, so y'all, we're using our fuzzing cloth, of course. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my flowers first so that I can see kind of how far up. Actually, I'll probably do the hay bud first. That way I really know how far I need to go, y'all. Let's do that. So, y'all, we were at the pool today. My neighbor, very good friend of mine, has a pool. So we were at the pool most of the now. Yesterday I was there all day. And when I say at my neighbor's house, I mean literally right there through that window is her pool. I could look out right here and I see it. So I was there all day yesterday, and then well, most of the day. Like I said, we were celebrating Jen's birthday, and then today, part of the day, after church and the the grocery store, y'all going to Walmart on a Sunday is like a glutton for punishment. Let me just tell you. Okay, so I'm going to put this kind of higher up, y'all, so that I can do that flower, quite a bit of that flower there. Let's get her straight. Let me look at it, y'all. I think we're good there. Okay, so I think I am going to do, I'm going to do the hay bud. I think I'm going to do it in Storm. I think it'll be, I think I'll kind of like that because it's not going to be so, I don't know. I'm just going to, I think I want to do it. And then I'm going to do my little green right here for those. And then I'm going to do a little bit of yellow as well for the little flowers right here. So let's do our words first. Our Storm, which is our gray. And y'all have a couple, I don't know what ribbon, I don't know, I may use that black ribbon back on it, I don't know. But I also brought over some other color ribbon, because I'm going to put a ribbon back for a hanger. I'm not going to put a bow. Bows are kind of hard for me to do on one of these door tags. I don't know, I kind of like going to the top with my transfer for these, so I don't know, I just don't like doing it. Okay, I don't like a bow on them very much. Maybe a small one, but nothing big. All right, so let's do the, can y'all see what I'm doing? All right, so let's do the green. I'm just gonna do this little leaf, and this is meadow. And I'm gonna do the stem as well. Now this is our little detail tool. Now remember, this month in my shop, accessories and tools are buy one get one free. Okay, they are paired. They're called the perfect pairs, and they're pairing them together. All right, I got a little bit of green on that one, but it's gonna be okay. Be all right. And just remember, put your excess back in there. Okay, let's take our yellow. Or daffodil. Yes, daffodil. I always want to call that one bumblebee. Bumblebee is darker, but it is daffodil. I want to kind of go a little bit lighter with these. The bumblebee is super cute, and it is back in stock now, y'all. It was out of stock for a minute. For a minute. All right, so let us peel and reveal this. And remember, we go slow, y'all, so that if we missed a spot, we can just touch it up. Now, the word bud is distressed. So the transfer itself on the word bud actually has more of the green in it, so it gives it that look. You see in the words where it's kind of faded looking, it's meant to be that way. Okay, so put this in my water down here. Okay, look how cute that is, y'all. Now I know it's kind of hard to see the yellow, and you see where I put a little green tip on that? That's okay. I'm all right with that. I still think it's cute. All right, let's try this. And I think I do like the gray, the storm. I think it looks good on this. And y'all, this is our monthly club shirt that I made with our ink. You know, we have inking, so I love doing all of that. Okay. All right, now let's do the big one. So let's get our cloth out again, y'all. And let's fuzz this one really good. This one is a new transfer, which that other one was too. So on your new ones, you definitely want to fuzz them pretty good. Now I'm only going to be using the top part, and I'm only using the flowers. There's like some little dots. I'm not going to use those. Love the storm. Me too, Jess. It's so, I mean, it's the perfect gray, you know. It's just the perfect gray. I just ordered another jar of it because I use it quite a bit. I like it a lot. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I just want to kind of have this as my, kind of just like a little bouquet of flowers. Okay, so this is kind of the look I'm going after. Let me do it up a little bit. Now I'm not doing any of the troll, or the troll. Sorry if y'all like gnomes. It's not that I don't like them. It's just I don't understand it, I guess. I don't know. They're cute. They're whimsical. They're cute. They're just not my thing. Okay. So here's what I want to do. So kind of just have a flower, kind of, you know, a little flower bouquet under the bottom saying, hey bud. Kind of your little entry, okay? Now, I'm not doing that's what I was talking about, these little spots. I'm not doing those. And of course, I'm not doing his hat. And I am going to go all the way to the bottom though with the, on the stem right here, right there. Okay, so I'm going to do the stem in green. I'm going to use this little piece right here to kind of put under, just so it doesn't stick as bad. I'm going to be using, let's put up our storm. So I'm going to use the green, the meadow for my stem. I'm going to be using the daffodil for my flowers, all of these flowers, but in the very middle of this one and this one, I'm going to be using some black velvet. So it'll kind of look like a daisy. I think that'll be really cute, and we're going to go with it. Okay, so let's do the stem first, and then I'm going to pull up. I think that's going to be the easiest so that I do not get, so it doesn't dry. So let's do that first. Okay. Yeah, we've got a beautiful week coming here in Georgia. So excited. Y'all, I can't tell y'all how much I love the summer. I mean, I love the summer. It's what I need. The winter, I want to hibernate. I don't want to come out. It's bad. It's really bad for me. I was meant to live in the Bahamas, y'all. That's where I was meant to live. It's just where I was meant to live. And my poor husband can't stand the heat. Well, he's gotten acclimated, but it's not his favorite, I'll be honest. It's not his favorite. He's like, I'm dying, I'm sweating. And y'all know it's really humid down here most of the time. But we haven't had a lot of humidity lately, so it's been really nice. But we know it's coming. It's inevitable. Y'all, it's inevitable. It's going to be humid down here. It's just the way it is. Okay, I'm going to use this right here because I need the little edge right there. Makes it easier. And this is a little tedious, y'all. That's okay. I love it. Okay. I think this is going to be really pretty. Kind of really summery. I'm ready. Like I said, I'm ready. I'm ready to start celebrating summer. Just pass on spring and come on summer. Not really. I love spring too, y'all. Okay, so let's get the excess off. Put that back in our jar. Let me make sure I got everything. I think this is going to be so cute. So you see how you can use bits and pieces. You don't have to do the transfer as it says. You can do your own thing with it. Put two together. That's what I love, y'all. I have put a link in the description if you are interested in the supplies. Now, we do have door tags in my shop also, but this one I just happened to find and repurposed it. So, okay. So, let me peel this back. Actually, I'm going to do it this way because I want that to stick, okay? So we're going to peel it this way, very slow, so I can see if I've missed anything. Y'all, look at that green on there. Can y'all see it, how pretty the green is? Look. Isn't that gorgeous? Y'all, I love this meadow. I think it's so pretty. Okay, there we go. Now, all I'm going to do is barely lay it back down, okay? Y'all know how I do. Barely lay it down and then go over the little flowers that I need to be down. Put those back down again. And let's do them. Okay, so let's do... this one here. I think we're finished with our green. And let's go ahead and do our little ones because they're just going to be simple and they're going to be yellow. So cute. Y'all think I was doing the whole crazy look on my face again. You know, when you concentrate and that crazy look you get. Oh, I hate it too because I look so stupid, but whatever. I think we all do. We all have a concentration face. Can't help it. Okay. Ooh, got too much. Hold on. Now these are a little lighter yellow. You know, sunflowers are of course probably more the bumblebee. I just didn't want to go that dark again. So maybe they're more like a, not really a Lazy-Eyed Susan. Aren't they white with black middle? Or can they also be yellow? Mom would know that answer. Or maybe one of y'all would. But I think they're a Lazy-Eyed Susan. Are they only white, Mom? Or can they be yellow? Like I said, I know this yellow is more pale yellow. But I think it's going to be pretty. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and pull these as well. So let's go this way with it again. Can y'all see? Hold on, let me move it. See how pretty that yellow is? Isn't that pretty? Zinnias. Okay. So these will be more of a zinnia color maybe. With the lighter yellow. Is that what you're saying? Because I'm gonna make the centers black. Or maybe I should make them brown. Maybe that would be better. I was just gonna do like yellow and then the centers of these big ones black, you know, kind of black. But maybe I should do them bark. Maybe that would be better, y'all. Hold on. What about doing the centers like this? Would that be better? Make it kind of look and not black. Maybe that's too stark. Maybe I should keep it brown. That might look better, actually. See, it's like a chocolate brown. Let's do brown, y'all. I think that might look better. Okay, so let's do, we'll go ahead and do the outside. What everybody's thinking. We should do it brown or black. I'm thinking brown. I'm thinking maybe black will be too stark. Now, we'll tell you another really cool idea, and I always forget to do it until I come on, y'all. Because a lot of the projects I work on by myself, I use the bigger squeegees because they're bigger projects, and I use the bigger squeegees. But what you can do is you can actually take one of these minis and cut it in half, and you would get the perfect little point, because they're about the same width, you know, for your point, but you know, it gets a little, when you're trying to get in these little crevices, it does get a little bit tedious, I guess. And you need that little point, that real fine point. Okay. Now, I think, you know, it gets a little bit yellow in the center, and that's okay. That'll kind of be like a, you know, to kind of mix it up a little bit, so I'm fine with that. I think that'll be fine. Okay, so let's do this one. Y'all, I'm headed to Florida. Let's see, it's not this Friday, but next Thursday. Not this Thursday, but the next Thursday. Y'all can't get there fast enough. Y'all can't get to the beach fast enough. It's calling my name. And we tried to wait till it was a little bit warmer because can't get in the water, which I don't, y'all. No, 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 no. It's not my habitat. I live on land. I go in for a minute, if we all know what that means. You go in for just 1 minute because you can't quite make it back up to the condo, you know, for reasons, and then you get right back out. No, that is not my habitat. I will respect yours, you will respect mine, and then we're good. We can live cohesively together, respecting each other's habitats. And I don't know if y'all are like me, but when I was younger, y'all, I was fearless with water. There was no fear. I would go in any kind of body of water. I didn't care. I could have cared less. Now, oh, I have a healthy respect for all of it. If I can't see down the bottom of it, it's not where I belong. God gave me legs, not fins, so gills. So I'm gonna live right here on this land at all cost. Oh, y'all, I know I'm crazy. I feel like y'all probably like that too, though. Just saying. All right. We're almost done. Okay, I think we're good. And like I said, if a little bit of yellow gets in the middle, that's okay. That'll look, you know, when I do that brown inside there, I think that'll look good. Okay. All right, so let's get that off. Let's clean this, and then let's go for the brown, y'all. And I'm just going to do the whole inside brown. The whole inside. I think it's going to be really cute. I'm glad I thought about the brown. I sometimes forget that I have bark, which is this pudding brown, I call it. It literally looks like chocolate to me. I mean, exactly like chocolate pudding. Yeah, my sweet mother-in-law, bless her heart. Connie, if you're watching this, I'm talking about you. Thought that she could talk to me when she was going back watching my replays, y'all. Bless her heart. She said, I was just talking to you, Shonda, and you wasn't saying nothing back. Freezing one, he's right. Oh, I should have done it black. I could put a little black in there, Mom. I can. Make it look kind of like seeds a little bit. Is that what you're getting at? Let's do that. Let's do it. Hold on. Let's just do it. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put like a little bit, like just a few little dots, okay? And then I'll take my finger and kind of smear it in a little bit. Let's see how that looks. Okay, here we go. So he won, honey. So now you can come back and watch your wife now that your race is over. I'm so glad. So glad. Okay, let's get these over here. Move this. Put these over. And let's peel this and reveal it. I'm excited to see it, y'all. Excited. Here we go. Let's do it slow. Oh yeah, I like it. It didn't do a lot of black in there, Mom, but there's enough in there that I think it's good. It kind of just darkened it up a little bit. Oh, I love it. Love it. Oh, I just peeled it right off the screen, y'all. So there it is. How cute. I know it's really kind of hard to see sometimes with this light. you know, it makes it look brighter, but how stinking cute. Okay, so I'm going to put this over here. Hold on. Let's take this back off here. And y'all, so this is what I always say, here's what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing, okay? I have a little bit of water in here, and I literally put this face down in this little bit of water, and all it does is keep this kind of wet until I am ready, till I'm finished, and I can clean it. I'm going to put just a little bit more there. And that's all. And then I just set it under my table until I'm finished. I take my board eraser, and I clean it. So, this is it, y'all. I love it. It's dried up. Y'all, this just screams summer to me. And it's also still spring, you know, so it's kind of both. You could do it for either or, y'all. I think it's so cute. Okay. So, here's what I've got. I have either got, we can use jute, which probably is going to look the best. I have the jute. I have this yellow ribbon, but I think that's too dark. I have the plaid, which could be cute too. And then I have this real pale yellow, and I don't think that'll look very good. So I think I'm going to be using just some thicker jute to make a hanger. I definitely am not going to be using the black rope again. I don't think the black rope's going to look very good. So let's just make a little knot up here, y'all. Oh, let's get it tight, 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 so I can hang it. And that's it. There you have it. A repurposed sign from Big Lots. A little decorative plaque turned into the super cute door tag. So, hit the heart button if you like it. Thank y'all so much for watching me. I will be back tomorrow night. Thanks, Mom. I figured you would. Can you see the black in it a little bit? It is kind of a little bit harder to see, but I think that still gave it enough. I think that's what it needed, the black or the brown. But anyway, thank y'all for joining me. I will see y'all tomorrow night. And, what was I going to say? Never mind. I don't, y'all. Bye. See y'all tomorrow. Losing my mind.